Hello, hello. It's Amy from Seriously Sweet and Cookie Snack Attack. I hope you guys are having a fabulous day. This is unplanned that this was going to happen this morning. I was going to wait till tonight, but guess what, you guys? I'm so excited about this. Hold on, I want to show you something. Give me just 1 second because for whatever reason, technology is not my friend today. I've had lots of issues getting StreamYard updated, all of that kind of stuff. But I ran into an opportunity yesterday for something I've been trying to get scheduled for you guys. And so instead of doing my box reveal tonight and releasing the sale of the box tonight, we're going to swap things up a little bit. And we're going to have a special guest tonight because I think this will help you so much going forward. Maxine Lauer of Chips Galore Cookies and More is going to be our special guest tonight, and we're going to go over dipping cookies. So for those of you who are new and don't know exactly what that means, it's when we take a base unflooded, unoutlined cookie and we dip it instead of outlining and flooding each one. It goes a little faster. It makes a nice smooth surface. It can increase your profitability, your productivity. So all of those things working together, I thought this was so important that I wanted to get her on as soon as possible. But Maxine jet sets around to see grandchildren. So I had to work her in just as soon as she was available. And this was her first date for us. So Maxine, can't wait to see you tonight. I hope I put everything correct on this flyer for today. And we're so excited you're going to be with us. So guys, what does that mean? That means we need to do our box reveal now. And our boxes will go on sale at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today. And it's a humongous cookie that we're doing for Mother's Day. So psyched about it because it's florals, plus it's something that you can use for Mother's Day. You can use it actually for baby showers, for bridal showers. Like once you see the finished cookie tonight, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, but I'm going to save that part of the surprise for tonight. Boxes are going to go on sale at 3. There's only 40 available, and we're going to do a couple things slightly different with regard to this class. Okay, so normally our classes, our live classes that are held in the virtual group are from 4 to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this one will be as well. And it's going to be on April 22nd. Okay. So not next weekend, but the following weekend. Your boxes are already packed. Everything is ready to ship to you. I just want to do a box reveal so you know what you'll be receiving. And you will be admitted to the private Facebook class group within 24 hours. That way you can double check your colors, your dust, any other supplies you might need. Let's see. But here's what we're going to do different. I really want to spend the time with you on doing the florals part of this cookie. And you can see this is a really large cookie that we're going to do. Hopefully you've sort of figured out what it is, but I'll show you that in more detail in just a second. But the thing that I want to make sure that you get out of this class in particular is doing florals, as well as the icing consistency and which recipe might work better in your royal icing or your royal glaze. Let's call it royal glaze because that's really what works best for this class. So I want to spend that time with you. So this class is going to be set up a little different in that I'm going to have some videos that will go in on Friday evening, because when you're doing florals, it's super, super important to do the floral, the icing you're going to use for your florals as close to when you create the florals. It just makes for a much nicer experience when you're trying to pipe this thicker icing. So Friday before the class, I'll be dropping something into the group to do your icing, but I'd really like for you guys to wait and make your icing on Saturday morning. Okay, that would be the best because class is going to be at 4 in the afternoon. And during our class, we're going to do the base part of our cookie. We're going to pipe all of our florals during that class. We're going to do them as royal icing transfers. And I'm going to use the last 30 minutes of class to log off, open up a Zoom, and we're going to go into the Zoom, and I'll stay with you at least a half an hour, possibly an hour. But instead of just the after class Q&A, we're going to specifically all pipe florals because we're going to pipe a whole bunch of extra florals so that you can practice. So you need more icing made up for this class than what you'll use for this one cookie. And by the way, this cookie is almost 7 inches by 5 inches wide. It's beautiful. And I've already picked out a box that you can purchase very easily off Amazon to box these to sell them. It's got enough room in it. You can add a couple little extra cookies at the bottom, but I'm going to do the box reveal. I just want to make sure that you know that of all of the class time on Saturday, that's the most important. If you have trouble with florals, you're going to want to be there to jump on the Zoom, which will be the last half an hour to an hour of our class, where because I'll be piping and demoing florals as part of the recorded class video, but then I'm going to open a Zoom where you're going to be able to put your camera on your floral and we can talk about what's going right, what's going wrong. Okay, I think that's critical this time. There's not a lot of prep work other than that this time. So other than icing. So the icing I'm going to show you Friday night, but I don't want you to make it until Saturday. So it's good and fresh. And this is the Saturday before class, not this Saturday. Okay. Or next Saturday. It's the following Saturday, I think, right? Isn't it? No, it's not this Saturday, but the following Saturday. And these boxes start shipping tomorrow. They're already packed and ready to go. I think I have that right because I think today's the 11th. Life's crazy, guys. Life is what happens when you're making plans. Is that the saying? I don't know. Anyway, that's what we're going to work on. And what else did I want to tell you about this? Oh, and then Sunday, I will come on live in the private Facebook group for this class, and I'm going to show you how to attach your flowers and pipe your leaves as a totally separate video. But that's going to be the two things that are different. I have a little bit longer Zoom where we're specifically, you have time to show me how you're piping your florals in case you're having trouble. So we can talk about consistency, maybe what kind of base you use, that sort of stuff. And then on Sunday, I will do the final video where we attach your florals. So it's a little bit different layout, but super important because this is florals. And once you get your icing consistency down and your tips down and all of that kind of stuff, you guys will just fly through this. All right, let's pop back over here. Few people, then we're going to do the box reveal. I don't want to keep you too long because I know everybody is at lunch. I know it's time for most of you or breakfast if you're West Coast. So let's just say hi. Mimi, how are you doing? It's so good to see you this morning. Hi, Debbie. Kathy, great Easter around here. Thank you for asking. I hope yours was too. Hope you guys forgive me for playing that Easter video one more time, but it was just so fantastic. All of the cookies that you guys submitted. I was just super excited about that. I was so excited about it, in fact, that at the end of this video, if you guys will remind me, I want to tell you about a new project that's coming up that I want even more of you to get involved in, more cookie snack attackers, okay? Hello, Sabra, how are you? That was me said to you guys when everything was playing. Hey, Mary Jean, how are you? Tell your mom I said hi, and Mark. Hi, Barbara, how are you today? Nicole, it's so good to see you. Thank you guys all for tuning in. Nicole, good to see you too. Hey, Debbie Schaefer, how are you? Did I say that right? I don't think I did say that right, actually. Did I say it right, Debbie? Because there's no C in there. I love that video. I had to play it one more time. I figure I can get away with it. Hey, Allison, how are you doing? We have such a beautiful day today, don't we? I got a little nervous when I started live. I thought that the guys were here doing the lawns in the neighborhood. And usually when that's going on, it gets super noisy around the cookie studio. Kathy, I'm so excited about this demo because Maxine is like the best at this. And she will be able to talk about all of your questions. And if you've tried doing this before, she'll have pro tips for you on like which side to dip, not to dip, all of that kind of stuff. And probably how to deal with the unevenness and the bubbles. I bet we can ask her that tonight. So definitely tune in at 7. Hey, Barbie, how are you? Loved your Easter Gnome and Florals cookies. And if you haven't seen it yet, if you're in the Gnome and Floral group, you're going to want to pop over there for a sneak peek at what's coming for May. I thought since I won't actually be around to be like, hey, all the videos released on May 1st because I'll be at CookieCon, I'd start giving you guys some sneak peeks. So look for more information over in the group about things that are coming up over there for May 1st. Hey, Whoopi, how are you? Cake Pop Land, how are you today? Yes, it will definitely be recorded. And we're just going to lay it out a little bit differently. I hope you were here for that part, but we're going to have the 4 to 7 reserved for our live class time, where it'll be live streaming into the private Facebook group for the Mother's Day class. But then we're going to take some extra time in Zoom that night to go over florals. And I'll be happy to stay as long as we need to. I'll have help that evening so I can be on here later. On the 22nd, I'll be able to be with you guys a little bit longer, so we can actually try to work out some of your issues with piping florals, because honestly, guys, once you have the icing consistency down and you fall in love with piping florals, like, you're hooked. That's it. You're going to want to pipe florals all the time and have them on every cookie and make a ton of royal icing transfers ahead of time. Like, it's so addictive. Make sure you have extra icing mixed up. Hello, Miss Cindy. How is Louisiana today? Hello. How are you doing, Barbara? How are you doing? Hi. Wait, Nicole, did I just hit your thing? So, oh, yes, life popping up all over the place. Miss Pamela, so excited. I'm going to be road tripping. Can't wait to see you. It's our Mother's Day box reveal. Okay, almost ready. Hey, Cookies and More, how are you? Mary Jean, let's see. Yes, we did have a great weekend. I did say it correctly? Okay. All right, good. I wasn't sure. Okay, Charlotte, I'll get to it. And if not, watch this later. I know, Cookie Con. I finished my gift for the Cookie Snack Attack mixer, and I got them in the cute little clear pillow boxes with a really pretty sticker on. So all that's finished. And Allison and I packed a whole bunch of stuff last night for Cookie Con. So, like, I have a little schedule, a checklist, and I'm just trying to get as much done as quick as possible in case something else happens. Yes, it's going to be so much fun, and it'll be recorded so you can do it at any time. And I think that this one, I am going to record the Zoom because it's florals. And I think problems that one person is having might be problems another person is having. So on this particular Zoom, I'm going to record it and I'll drop it back in the group for people to see later. That can't be in that class. Okay. So kits, the box, sorry, let me just restart. Let me restart that whole thought. 3:00 this afternoon, the boxes will go on sale. There are only 40 of them, so please order them ASAP because I want to ship them all tomorrow. It's going to include the cost of your class, which is valued at $60, that I would normally put on sale for $50. So it's going to be $100 plus shipping, and shipping I think is going to be $14 on this one. Trying to get it down to $12 for you guys, but I'm working on something today that will determine that. But just make sure you pick the right shipping option. And these boxes can all get out tomorrow, so you'll have them by the weekend, Monday at the latest, and then classes at the end of the week. There's only a few things you might need to order, and they are all showing available on Amazon. So if you needed to get in a tip or something, you'll be able to get it really quickly, okay? But there's so much in this box, I think. Yes. Okay, good. I think I'm caught up on everybody. So can we go into the box reveal? This is the beautiful cookie, and I'll show it to you finished this evening. I want to reveal the finished one tonight before Maxine does her demo. But this is a beautiful sign. It's an A-frame sign, like a retail front sign. And I'll show you how we're going to lay it out. We're going to do ours for Mother's Day, but there is nothing that says you can't come back once you know how to do this and do a stencil or create your own stencil or even your own handwriting and use this for just anything else. Changing colors on your florals, you can change it for so many holidays. This is going to be a really, really useful class. But I just wanted you to see how large the cookie is, okay? So let me move that out of the way. We're going to do the box reveal. There'll be more info coming. This time you're going to be looking for a smaller white box, okay? It's a much smaller box than normal because I got really good at the packing because I was trying to save on the shipping, because honestly, the shipping is out of control. All right, and if you saw the image that I sent out a little bit ago, if you're signed up for Text Alert, I don't know if you can tell really well on camera, but we're going to, my goodness, we're going to be working with shades of pink. and different shades of green specifically for this, but you can change the color scheme. I just wanted to show you this because this was some scrapbooking paper that I'll be using for photographing the actual finished cookie in just a few hours. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and go into your box reveal. And so you can see what's actually in the box. And then I'll come back to comments. Okay. So you have a little sprig in here that's going to be just your little photo prop for this time. And I'll talk to you about how to use that and show you how to, you'll be able to see from my photo, like how to use it to actually do your photograph at the time that you photograph your cookie. All right. And then I'm so excited about this. Look, it's this super huge cutter, a storage bag for it. Okay. Do you see it's an organza bag? I've been trying to do that so that you guys can come up here and just tie something on this. Keep your cutters in your bag so you can organize it by date and class and all of that. But it's a really big cutter. It's super sturdy. It has a nice cutting edge on it. Allison really worked hard on this one for us. And it is marked. I don't know. Maybe they aren't marked this time. I don't know. I'll have to ask Allison. But this is going to be our sign holder. And we are going to use this cutter in particular again at Christmas time. Okay, so here we go for that. Then 2T Stencils, Miss Tammy, the fabulous Miss Tammy, made us a custom stencil that fits what we're going to do on this sign holder. So it's going to say Happy Mother's Day. You can airbrush it or you can swipe it. I'm going to be stencil swiping mine because I'm going to show you a cool chalkboard technique before we do the swiping or after we do the swiping, however you guys want to do it. But really cool stencil in here, and it's kind of angled, so it fits the whole angled theme of our cutter here. You're going to love that. If you haven't seen these yet, we got some new cards printed. We've got a Scan Me. Everybody's going to get one of these in your swag bag at CookieCon. So when you do get this at CookieCon, just pop it in the back of your name badge. So if you want to invite someone to the group, you can just flip your badge around. This can be the back, and you can show them our little scanny tag to get them to go right to the Cookie Snack Attack group and get signed up. And then we just have this on the back just because it's pretty. And then I have new thank you cards for you guys. And then on the other side is your care card for your cutter. So you can keep this with your cutter in your little organza bag. You can use, my thought was you could use these, just flip it over, hole punch it, write the date and the class right there so that you could tie that to the bag if you want to store these. And then this, the stencil that 2T Stencils made for us, you can use that. You can use that, you know, on other cookies. You can use it on plaque cookies too. So it's not just useful for this, but it was made for this class. All right. And then some other things that are going to be in your box is one of these pink scrapers. I love these. I felt this was important because it is a florals class and icing consistency is important. And this is one of my favorite things for mixing the icing, getting to that thicker icing. Then we have this really cool sculpting tool with all the little pink diamonds in there. Can you guys see that? I thought this was important because I want to show you some tricks on how to use this when you're doing florals to manipulate your icing. This is for you to use because you're going to need to be doing some dry dusting. So this was my reminder to mention to you that there'll be some dry dust that you'll need to grab for this class. Not particular colors, but more like, I'm just going to say you need a dark pink and you can use whatever brand you have. Is that okay? And then this is to show you how to do the special chalkboard technique before we do the actual swiping. So it looks like a dirtied up chalkboard. So you're going to need that. And then for those of you who collect the sprinkle spoons, I got this cute little sprinkle spoon. We aren't actually doing sprinkles on this cookie, but how appropriate that we have a heart with a bow for Mother's Day. So we've been missing those from our boxes lately, and I wanted you to have that. And then, okay, so you know how I like to use metallic gold on a lot of things, and I like to do it with a stiff brush so you can flick it and get it all over everything. I mean, not all over everything, but get the dots, right? So I got you these really cute little holders. The mascara wand it's a stiff one, and it's got a rose on the top, and it has its own tube. And the reason I like these, I have one for rose gold, one for gold, and one for silver, but I love these because that I don't actually clean the brush all the way down to being able to use it with another color. So my gold one just goes right back in the gold tube, and I only use it for gold, and that way I don't waste product. So I thought this would be cute, and it would keep your work areas clean. I also put in a paint palette for you in case you decide, instead of doing the dry dusting that I'm going to recommend, if you want to do painting. Some of you will have more time and more energy to spend on this project, and you might want to do some painting. So I put this in there for you. It is disposable, but these last forever. So if you just cover it with some press and seal before you get started, you can just keep using the same base over and over again. A pipette, because you're going to need some Everclear or vodka for this class. Don't forget your photo prop that we've included. This is going to look so cute with your sign. And then, because I was working under the cloud, I don't want to say under the GUN because I don't want my video to get flagged, but it was a really high pressure situation to get this box completed in time so that we could do it both before Mother's Day and without interrupting CookieCon preparation. I made your scribes this time. I have a bunch of jewelry supplies, and so I made your scribes. So Nadine, I still need you to make scribes. I'm not taking over your job. I just had to get these made quickly. So we have these beautiful pink flowers and all these gold beads. So your scribes this time were made by me. I hope you like them. But this is going to be so cute on your... And the scribes are all slightly different. They all use the same beads, but maybe I put them on there in a different order. Maybe one has an extra pink or an extra gold. It's just what I felt when I was making them, and it was very refreshing to make them, relaxing rather. All right, so that's everything that's going to come in your box. So quick, in case you're deciding whether you want to do the class or not, just a quick, would recommend it. You don't actually have to have it, would be a turntable. And if you don't have a turntable, just have something you can put under your cookies so you can turn it easily without picking it up. So if you have it, great. If you don't, fine. We're going to do stencil swiping. So a swiper would be great. Like, any of the stencil swipers will work. You'll just want something that won't tear your stencil up, obviously. But if you want to airbrush, you can airbrush too. And then I'll have the colors on the supply list for you, but we're talking black, a brown, a light pink, a green, and then we're going to make multiple shades of things. Also, some disposable brushes to do some fine point painting, some soft brushes to do dry dusting with. So not a lot of extra things needed. You've got all your basics in here, and this will go on sale at 3. It'll be on the website. I should put that up here for you. I don't know what did I do with my little pink mouse? Hold on. Let's see if I can get my little pink mouse to work. Let's see. Oh, there we go. I spilled. Look, can you see what happened? Do you see how it's all full of icing? So I had it underneath where I put my piping bags when I'm done piping, and one of them leaked on it. And so it was like one of those sand. Have you guys ever made Christmas trees at the beach? Like where you pull the sand up while it's wet and you just let it drip and build those big, awesome trees. So I had like a little pink Christmas tree on top of my mouse. I haven't had a chance to take it apart and get all that out. So I wasn't sure if it was going to work, but we're going to go with this. So at 3 o'clock today, on this website, seriouslysweetcupcakes.com, the boxes will go up for sale. Okay. And it's class in a box. So it's your class included with the box. Okay. And I've only got 40 of these for sale. So you got to grab them right away. It will be $100 plus the shipping. I'm trying to get the shipping down to 12, but right now it looks like it might be 14. I'm just waiting to check a couple last zip codes. And that should be all good to go. Let's see, what else do we want to talk about? Don't forget, Maxine Lauer will be with us tonight for our 7 p.m. She's a group member in Cookie Snack Attack. She's going to be showing us how to dip cookies. I'm telling you, you will not want to miss this, because this just really increases how many cookies you can do, and more cookies, more profit, right? So it's just going to make your life easier. And if you are in the Gnomes and Florals group, pop on over there, because I put a sneak peek in for the month of May, and it's so cute. It's so springy. It's just going to cheer everybody up. All right. And if you didn't get a chance yet to purchase the Oh Honey Honey class that's all pre-recorded now, that is still on the website. The STL files are sold there, as well as the cookie cutters. I think that's it on all the announcements. Does anybody have any questions about when the box is releasing or anything? Hold on one second. I see something. Oh, hey, May. Yeah, we did. Hey, May, how are you? Don't forget, I need my moldable royal icing. I'm prepping for CookieCon. You're like making my nerves like shake. Gotta mail that to me. It's in high demand. Thank you, Camille. I'm glad you like them. Okay, Sabra. Oh, new group project. Yes, let's talk about that. Audio's going in and out. I don't think it's on my end because I'm showing everything full and I updated everything this morning. So I'm not sure. Maybe go out, come back in. Hey, Nadine, how are you? No, Barbara, it's all together. It's all together. It's class in a box. So you need all this stuff to do the class. Okay. All right. So, although, nope, yep, no, I have to do all of them together. And I did tell you we're going to do the class slightly different, I think. Okay, so the new project. I loved the Easter project so much, but it's specific, obviously, because it was a holiday collaboration. So how do you guys feel? Tell me, first of all, tell me, excuse me, over in the comments, tell me how you feel about doing a summer theme. If I give you the colors and I say summer theme, a beach theme, how do you guys feel about doing just whatever kind of cookie you want? You saw what we did with Easter when we said Easter theme. So for instance, I'm thinking red, white, blue, maybe a bright yellow, and doing just summer. So you could do like beach umbrellas, you could do gnomes at the beach, you could do ocean themed, you could do 4th of July, like just a whole summer theme. So I can use it as our countdown video for the entire summer until we hit fall. How do you guys feel about that? You're saying, everybody's saying yes? Yes, yes. Hold on. Nadine is saying yes. Sandra, yes. Debbie, you want to be in on something like that? Now, I would like to, I want to do it right after CookieCon, though. I can't get it done before then. But if you guys, if I give you a cutoff date of like the end of the first week of May, and put the information up right away and set the group up right away, I'm not going to limit the number of people that can participate. So I actually might go just to the Cookie Snack Attack group and set up an album. But listen, this took so much time, you guys. You absolutely have to learn how to put your photos in a specific album or have someone else in the group help you figure out how to do that, because I can't go through the feeds. Whoopi, will you be okay to maybe get it done by the end of the first week of May? That's almost a month. Everybody would be in on this again. Nicole, you're going to submit single cookie. All I need this time, you guys, is straight down photo with a contrast color background so that the app I was using can knock your background out quickly and I can turn it into a clear background PDF. 1 cookie, summer theme, red, white, blue, gold, red, white, blue, bright yellow. That's what I'm thinking. Do you think you can have it done by, let's see what the date would be. The date, let me click on that real quick. Oh, there we go. So the date would be, you'd need your cookie completed by May 7th. So it's almost 1, 2, 3. It's 4 full weeks to get a cookie done. How do you feel about that? And let me, can someone type that? I'm going to type that in there. May 7th. And you can start turning them in right away. You can use something from last year. I'd rather you do something new. But if you want to do something from last year, just so you can be part of the countdown video, that's fine. And I'll do up to a 5-minute countdown video. And that, depending on how many people participate, will determine how long that your work is seen. I'll set the album up today. So get your brain working. I think you would come up with a really cool 4th of July. May 7th will be our date to be completed. No, I'm not going to limit the number of people. As many people as want to participate can. But however many people participate will determine how long each cookie is shown, right? So last time we got it up to 4.8 seconds per cookie based on the number of people. And if tons of people participate, which would be the goal, but if tons of people participate, then I'll just make 2 different countdown videos. But now that I know how to do it, I have the background laid out. I've got music already picked out for a summer theme. Why don't we say, since it's summer theme, Mimi, and we've got some holidays in there, why don't we say gold or silver? So red, let's keep it to like red, white, blue, and a bright yellow for your gel colors, and then gold or silver or rose gold. Well, I don't think that would look good with red, white, and blue though. But how about we just do gold and silver in our metallics for the cookies? Does that sound okay? And if you have a question about another color, music theme from Jaws, if you have a question, oh, that reminds me though, let's put black in there as an outline only color in case somebody wants to do the cartoon style. Okay. I don't want to rule that out, or the tattoo style, whichever one you guys are calling it. I don't want to rule that out, but black as a minimal color, or for like eyeballs or an accent color or something, it's fine. What was I just telling you? You see what happens? Even though you aren't here talking to me in person, late to the game. Hey, Priscilla. I hope Cooper is doing good today. I will put a post up about this. Hopefully I'll be able to go do a post right after my mom and I have lunch. So hopefully I'll be able to get that done for you. The main thing is watch 3 o'clock, buy your boxes. There's only 40, and please buy them today. Please, please, please buy them today so they can go out in one mass shipment tomorrow, because our class is going to be on the 22nd. So red, white, blue, yellow, like a bright yellow though, not a dark. Okay. And then in our metallics, gold or silver. And you can use black for an outline or an accent color for like eyeballs or something. Project due by May 7th. Perfect, Mimi. Thank you for your help. Thank you. Thank you. Hello there. How are you? Sally, so cute. How are you? So box will be up. Is there any questions on the box or the class? Or that the class is going to be a little bit different this time, in that we're going to have a recorded Zoom at the end where we can all practice florals together, because everything else we're going to do during class, you guys will have no problem with if you've taken classes from me before. You're not going to have any trouble with everything else. But the florals, I want to actually spend time with you. And there are 2 tips, potentially 3 tips that you might want to get. You probably have them already though, because we've done florals before. So just don't freak out about that. Okay. 1, summer themed, red, white, blue, bright yellow for the gel colors, gold and silver metallic. Yep. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you for helping out, Mary Jane. That's awesome. Today at 3 p.m. Yes, ma'am. It goes on sale today at 3 p.m. And it is 3 p.m. Eastern. Right now for me, it's $12.39. And there are only 40 of them. So please get them today if at all possible. It's the class and the box together. I think the value on this was actually like 135 or 140 this time. It'll be for the 100. This is going to be the only box for April or May. This is it. Normal. I was trying to do like one a month or one every month and a half last year, but this is the only one for April or May. Okay. And even though I'm calling it the Mother's Day box because we specifically made your stencil Mother's Day, this particular thing, once you know how to do it, you're going to be able to use it for all kinds of events. I'm even going to show you in a little bonus video how you can make it stand up. So you can make it a platter centerpiece that's standing with cookies around it. If you guys like to pipe meringue, you're going to be able to do, you can do some meringue rosettes to put around it. You can put macaroons around it. Like you'll be able to use this, tie your colors to it, and it'll just be very attractive. It would also be great for weddings if you wanted to do like table 1, table 2, table 3, table 4, and then they can eat the cookie at the wedding. That would be fun too. And you can have different little treats at the tables. So just a thought. It's something I've used before for that. So hopefully everyone will enjoy it. All right. Well, if you don't need anything else right now, I want to show you this one more time. I don't see any other questions. I'm sure there will be some, so just post them below the video, but don't forget to tune in tonight at 7. Maxine is going to be with us. We're going to go over dipping cookies, and hopefully she's going to answer some of the questions for us regarding consistency, air bubbles. What's the fastest way to do this? Why do we want to do this? Is there a kind of icing that you prefer to do this with? Like all the ins and out and pro tips that we can possibly get out of Miss Maxine tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here at Cookie Snack Attack and Seriously Sweet. Sweet. I am your hostess, Amy Hicks. I hope that you guys had a great day today. I hope your Easters and your holidays you were celebrating were absolutely fabulous. And tune in tonight, 7 p.m. Be back here. Don't be late. Maxine is going to be a lot of fun. All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye.